breaking my oath. It was happening over and over again. That wasn't gold, so I had to take hold. Sad how it goes when you don't even know to begin. It starts with me, I must admit. I've been a problem, but still I can't quit. This still my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. It starts with me, I must admit. But still I can't quit. Still my time complaining to no benefit, but nah, making a contribution, so that makes me the solution. Follow me now if you ready to do more than just talk. Walk with me, be the solution. Offer critical thought for the youth, be the solution. Everyone is involved. After all, we're only human. I've been the problem, you've been the problem, and now we're the solution.
I spread my arms like frosting.
Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, game one of a quick two-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Archer will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
That brings up Alec Bohm. He will lead this one off today. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, talk about a team on a nice little roll right now, Dero. Start this homestand out. They've won the first 3 games, and now they open up a new series here. This could be one of those really good series.
Yeah, and they've been executing, Dan. We were down on the field before the game watching this team take BP, staying within themselves, not trying to do too much. A lot of smiles coming out of this team.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he popped him up. And that's going to land foul. A ball hit hard to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, Dero. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey. He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Here now is Adam Hazley. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. 281 the average entering play. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Bohm aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Ready now is Bryce Harper, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. from the stretch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
In the dirt here. Throw to third, and it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Here's one that misses now to the Philly right fielder. It's 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So now into the box is Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming, here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Waits, now the pitch.
Nope.
2-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now. Didi Gregorius waits on deck. Second and third here, 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
3-2, full count. Payoff pitch home. High and deep down the left field line. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a liner. But this is going to land foul, so they'll tee it up again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's set. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
1 strike now from Archer.
Oh, that's kicked out.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Zach Eflin gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Now to the plate, here is Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I'll tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D.O., you see your shortstop get a glove on it, you're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
That average for him up in the 360s now. 4 home runs and 17 RBIs. Now the 0-1. Fastball well outside. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not going to say complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll enter play at .313. 9 homers and 33 driven in. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A bouncer to the left side, and it's through, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
That is cool.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Sinker's low off the outside corner. 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Working for the punch out and the offering.
We got full count.
Randy Arozarena is on deck. Line to the right side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Here's Randy Arozarena. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. 0-1, here it comes. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Meadows on second. Lau at first with no outs. High in the air down the right field line. Harper giving chase. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Focusing on this lineup, Matt, one thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep.
Miller with a great stop. Oh, and he takes his eye off it here, and it goes right past him.
Oh, man, this looked like it was going to be a fantastic play, and then he just blows the throw. Love the effort, but a good throw would have gotten him. Got to make the whole play for it to count.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now the first pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
3 runs already home here. there's ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
The 1-1.
2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
All even now, 2-2. Half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Next, it'll be Michael Brasso as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Comes set with the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
This is in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 Philly error and 2 left. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. It's the Rays 3 and the Phillies nothing. Striding in is JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 home. And right into the shift. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, today my spotlight's going to be on outfielder Austin Meadows. When I think of him, I think of one word: smooth. He's so sure-handed out there. Offensively, he's got that pretty swing, and defensively, he runs into the gap. Smooth, people. Lock in on this guy. He's going to be a star in the making.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind 0-2. McCutchen is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And now here is Matt Joyce. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Rays are in front, 3-0. Now to the plate, Francisco Mejia head-to-head in the start of play against Zach Eflin. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now it'll be Joey Wendell. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 2-2. And my gracious, that really drilled him as it rolls toward the first baseline. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So here is Yandy Diaz. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Jump set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
The 0-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
I got the count 0-2.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Austin Meadows. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 0-1 delivery. And it's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Harper on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Tampa. They lead it 3-0. Stepping up is Brad Miller. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nope.
3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Next,
1 away.
The third baseman, Alec Bohm.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Alec Bohm. First offering. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now another 0-2. Towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Into the box now, Adam Hazley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 281 the average entering play. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. A little bouncer. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Strike.
And 2-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Bohm rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he is in there with their first run, and it's cut to 3-1 now.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 1-0 the count. Harper at second with 2 down. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We played 2.5. It's the Rays 3 and the Phillies 1. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Rays.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brendan Lau, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and up next will be Randy Arozarena. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a slider here, but this will miss off the plate away, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next will be Willie Adames. From the belt, the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Runners on first with one down. Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Hot shot on the ground is short. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, and it's still 3-1. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. All set for the start of the fourth, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Didi Gregorius. Archer looks in. First pitch on its way.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit in this at-bat right here.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So one down, no one aboard. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. And now the first pitch. No balls and one strike. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
There's ball 4.
That's down, ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. There's a shot out to right center field. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Number 7.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Brad Miller. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The set and the 1-2. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. One for the Phillies here on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Rays 3 and the Phillies 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball inside. Nope, that's down.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Mike Brasso digging in at the plate.
Nope.
He'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1.
Nope, 1-0.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the 1-0. Down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. On the ground, softly towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. They're up 3-2. Now at the plate here is Alec Bohm. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Archer's ready. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Flare out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He went down on strikes last time up. A 1-0 delivery. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bohm on at first, nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. A 3-0 finds the zone, strike one.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Here's another shot down the line in right. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. High in the air down the right field line. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's a 3-3 game. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll swing and lift a ball fouled off to the left and out of play. One strike now from Archer. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
To 1-2 now. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Fouled off. And that misses 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
The count is full, 3-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Once again a 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. 3 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Smoked on the ground left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Michael Waka enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's Didi Gregorius. Runners off for second as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. JT Realmuto waits on deck. Fouled away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So first and second with 1 down, and that brings up JT Realmuto. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one will be foul back in among the fans.
You could tell he caught every last stitch of that baseball. To be able to drive it out to the opposite field, he had to hit it right in the mouth, but it just was foul. It was a smooch leg.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Full count, 3-2. Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Andrew McCutcheon. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Phillies lead it 4-3. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Joey Wendell. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now here's the first offering. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Huge swing of the bat right there, just hooking foul. Would have tied the game. I know there's still a lot of game left, but that was potentially a huge momentum swing there. Going to have to find a way to refocus and continue this at bat.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home.
Aye.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Yandy Diaz struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now back.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. It's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Up next, Brandon Lau. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. First pitch on the way. So take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. In his career, Lau carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. So 1-1. Hard, but it's foul down the first base side. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. The throw is wild, and it gets away. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the 17th, Randy Arozarena.
So stepping in is Randy Arozarena, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Ready with the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
1-2.
Diaz at second. Meadows on at first with 2 down. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two and 2. Here it is. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The set and the 2-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. Great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Still down a run. It's 4-3. New inning set to get underway. And digging in is the veteran DH, Matt Joyce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Waka steps into his windup. Here it is.
1-1.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Brad Miller. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Alec Bohm. No balls and a strike to count. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. The Phillies go down quietly there, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. David Hale enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the
Now
sixth.
pitching for the Phillies, number 41, David Hale.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
First offering on its way. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. Miller backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
Next to hit, G-Man Choi. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. On he pops it up. Coming on is McCutchen, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at something.
Standing in now, Michael Brasso, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Good downward movement fooled him there. 2-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 home.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the harder plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Choi over at second. Brasso is over at first with 1 away.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back, the left fielder, Joey.
Ranger Suarez comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Joey Wendell will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. He looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Score holds at 4-3. Seventh inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Adam Hazley.
Adam Hazley.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch, and he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Adames has it, and there's one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So the next to bat will be Bryce Harper. Notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 home.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Nope. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
The 3-1 pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. To the plate now, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. His career line against Waka, he's gone 2 for 5. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Waka a check at first and a dive, but he's back in there. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. No hits to this point. And he misses with it. 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. 2 out with a man at first. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. It's the Phillies 4 and the Rays 3. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Yandy Diaz.
First pitch on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. Line to the right side. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously, he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
At the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 home. A low changeup that's laid off.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
High in the air down the right field line. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
Stepping in once again is Brandon Lau. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 2-0 now. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. A look, now the pitch. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year. As they will take the lead here, it's now a 5-4 ball game.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Hector Neris gets the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for another.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
2-2. Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out in the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box, Michael Brasso. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit out towards second. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. In the dirt here. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Harper. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Vince Velasquez takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Number 21.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell.
No left fielder.
As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Ball 2.
Three and one now as that misses down and in. Yandy Diaz would be next. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues.
3-1 fastball, middle cut, and he didn't miss it. That's the fight throughout the course of the game, to get yourself into count leverage and capitalize.
And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. Pitch outside, the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
Here it comes, 1-0. Not close, it's 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Man, the hit parade continues. It's not an easy thing to do in professional baseball. It doesn't seem like this inning's going to ever stop. Right now, they've already scored 7 runs.
At the plate now, Austin Meadows as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. But not only do they take the lead, they also open it up a bit as 7 men come across to score. 8th inning coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Phillies 4. Now into the box, JT Realmuto. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Waka's ready. Here's the 0-1. Soft liner to the right side. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
To the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Matt Joyce.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Joyce. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And now the first pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Realmuto, base runner at first with 1 out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Goes the other way as this is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Brad Miller.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball. Damn.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Ball
Up
that time.
top, it's 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Rays lead it 10-4. So now to the plate, Brandon Lau. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Boy, this guy right here, that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames. And it's fouled away. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This batter's got to be in his head right here. This is where you need to regroup. Fastball in, now change up down and away. This is the cat and mouse that I love about the game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
In now, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner. 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Count is 3-1.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the payoff pitch home. And here's a slider that misses below the knees. It's ball 4.
The bat, the third baseman,
Next to dig in, Michael Basso. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
As he'll take a look at ball one. A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
Choi is off at first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line. Here comes the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Rays 11 and the Phillies 4. Peter Fairbanks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Peter.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A 1-0 delivery.
Outside,
And
that's
he'll
ball.
take this one as well. It's now 2-0 to the Philly third baseman. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, the center fielder, Adam Hazley.
Digging in next, Adam Hazley flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch.
No, that's down.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fastball too high. Ball 4.
Up next to Philadelphia, the right fielder.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. First delivery to him.
That's outside.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Ball 2 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
The 2-0.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Wendell comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17.
Phillies down to their final out now, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Tampa Bay jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Michael Walker wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Cambiaste la válvula ya que pueden barbulear. Yo siempre escuché la suerte o el Rolls Royce. El bote pateado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo tranquilo en la mía que estoy. De lucha suspiro, Dios me los bendiga, mis hijos no nacen.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Rays: 11 runs on 18 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For Philadelphia, 4 runs on 9 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.